The price of prejudice. In the manicured lawns of Cedar Grove, a neighborhood of polished mailboxes and identical rosebushes, a single act of hatred shattered a family's peace. When Ellen Harper, the iron-fisted HOA president, kidnapped my 6-year-old daughter, Lily, to sell her as a maid to punish me for defying her rules, she thought her influence would shield her. She didn't know I was the assistant commissioner of child welfare. Some lines should never be crossed. This is the story of how I fought back, exposing a web of prejudice and power that nearly destroyed us. My name is Daniel Carter, and I've spent my career protecting kids from the horrors of neglect and trafficking. My wife, Clara, and I moved to Cedar Grove 3 years ago with Lily, our bright-eyed daughter who loves sketching sunflowers and clutching her stuffed bear, Teddy. We wanted a haven from the city's chaos, but Cedar Grove hid a darker truth behind its pristine facade. Ellen Harper ruled the neighborhood like a queen, her clipboard a scepter, her smile as cold as her heart. From day one, Ellen targeted us. Our mailbox was too faded, our lawn unkempt, our car parked an inch off regulation. Notes piled up on our doorstep, each one a jab at our presence in her perfect world. I ignored her at first. My job was grueling, saving kids from poverty and abuse. But Ellen's harassment grew. She photographed our trash cans, Lily's tricycle, even our welcome mat, claiming it wasn't community standard. Lily, peeking through the curtains, asked, "Why does the mean lady hate us, Daddy?" I brushed it off, but my anger simmered. Ellen's power came from fear. Her husband, a retired judge, and her sister, a city councilwoman, gave her untouchable status. Neighbors bowed to her whims, terrified of her wrath. When she demanded we rip out Clara's wildflower garden for roses, I refused at an HOA meeting. "This is a prestigious community, Mr. Carter," she sneered. "If you can't keep up, perhaps you belong elsewhere." Her words dripped with disdain for our outsider status. Clara, furious, said, "This is our home. We won't bow to her." That defiance pushed Ellen too far. The breaking point came at Lily's 6th birthday party. Kids of all backgrounds laughed in our backyard, and Ellen watched from her window, her face twisted with disgust. The next day, she filed a complaint, claiming our noisy, overcrowded party violated ordinances. I knew the truth. She hated the diversity we embraced. "She's targeting us because we're different," I told Clara. "It's affecting Lily." Lily started asking why other families weren't punished for the same things. At 6, she sensed the unfairness. Then, disaster struck. Clara was away, helping her sick mother, leaving me alone with Lily. One morning, my boss called me to an emergency case: a child trafficking ring in a downtown warehouse. I left Lily with our neighbor, Mrs. Patel, a kind widow who treated Lily like her own. "Don't worry about Ellen," Mrs. Patel said. "She's just a bully." Lily was thrilled to bake cookies with her. I kissed her forehead and promised to be back by lunch. At the warehouse, we rescued 12 kids, their hollow eyes haunting me. A girl, Lily's age, sobbed as she scrubbed a filthy floor. We arrested 2 suspects, but the ringleader, a scarred man named Marcus, escaped. Exhausted, I missed calls from Mrs. Patel. When I finally got home at 9 p.m., she was on my porch, trembling. "Ellen took Lily from the park," she cried. "She said you were unfit." My world collapsed. I called the police, my voice shaking. "My daughter's been kidnapped." Officer Reynolds arrived, but his face fell when I named Ellen. "Her husband is Judge Harper. Her sister is Councilwoman Tate. We need to tread carefully." I didn't care about her connections. My deputy, Rachel, a sharp investigator, dug into Ellen's contacts. She found calls to a shady Golden Clean Services, a front for trafficking. The timing matched the warehouse raid. Ellen had sold Lily to the same criminals I'd hunted. Rachel traced the phone to a warehouse on 12th Street. Against her advice, I raced there with her. Inside, we heard a child's cry. Behind a locked door, Lily's voice broke my heart. "Daddy, where are you?" I shouted. "I'm here, sweetheart." Rachel shot the lock, and I found Lily on a filthy mattress, clutching Teddy, her dress torn. "They said you sold me because I was bad," she sobbed. Rage burned through me. Ellen hadn't just taken her, she'd tried to enslave her. Marcus and 2 thugs appeared. "You're making this difficult, Commissioner," he sneered. "Ellen paid us to teach you a lesson." Rachel's gun held them at bay, but a fight broke out. I shielded Lily, her screams piercing the chaos. Police sirens saved us. Marcus was arrested, and Lily clung to me, trembling. Paramedics checked her, but the trauma was deep. She whispered, "Will the bad people come back?" At the station, Marcus confessed. Ellen paid $8,000 to sell Lily as a maid to a wealthy family upstate, claiming she needed discipline. Text messages from Ellen's phone sealed her fate. "Take the girl at 3 p.m. The buyers want a young maid. Tell her she's a servant now." Another read, "Her father needs to learn his place." I took Lily to Clara's mother's house, where Clara wept, holding her. "Daddy, will the mean lady hurt me again?" Lily asked. "Never," I vowed. Ellen returned from a fake vacation the next day, watering her roses as if nothing had happened. With 5 police cars, we arrested her. "This is absurd," she shrieked, but her composure cracked when shown the evidence. "You people don't belong here," she spat, revealing her hatred. The news rocked Cedar Grove. Neighbors, once silent, apologized, admitting they'd feared Ellen's wrath. The trial was a battle. Ellen's lawyer painted her as a misguided do-gooder, claiming she thought Lily was neglected. But Victor's testimony, the texts, and Lily's heartbreaking account she said Ellen told her she'd be a maid forever because she was bad destroyed her defense. Ellen admitted she believed certain families belonged in service roles. The jury gasped at her bigotry. After 3 days, Ellen was convicted of kidnapping, child trafficking, and hate crimes. The judge, visibly angry, sentenced her to 25 years. "You tried to enslave a child because of your racist beliefs," she said. Ellen collapsed, her empire of fear crumbling. Her husband sat in shame, and her sister disowned her. Lily struggled with nightmares, but therapy with Dr. Ellis helped her heal. She grew quieter but stronger, taking karate to feel safe. Cedar Grove changed. A new HOA president, Mr. Walsh, dismantled Ellen's rules. The community embraced diversity, hosting garden days where kids of all backgrounds played. Ellen's house, sold to a lively Puerto Rican family, bloomed with color, a rebuke to her legacy. I became commissioner, launching programs to protect kids. Lily, now 11, spoke at a conference, her voice steady. "My daddy saved me. Never give up on your kids." Her courage moved the crowd. At 13, she dreams of being a lawyer, fighting for justice. Ellen rots in prison, a cautionary tale of abused power. 5 years later, Cedar Grove thrives as a vibrant, inclusive community. On Lily's rescue anniversary, we hold Family Day, celebrating kids and unity. Standing in our backyard, watching Lily swing, I know we're stronger than Ellen's hate. Justice prevailed, but the scars remain. What do you think about this story? How should we confront prejudice and abuse in our communities? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's discuss standing up to injustice and protecting the vulnerable.